Good evening, everybody. Uh, everybody wanna know why China economy developed so fast in past 40 years, and why China's GDP increased so fast too. Many people wanna know the reasons and the most important reasons. Many foreign economists and the peoples think the reasons major because of the high efficiency government and the foreign investment and the huge population. But in fact, it's really small reasons and factors. I want to say that the most important reason for China's economy and China's GDP was ordinary Chinese people. Chinese ordinary people were amazing people in the world. They are very humble. They are very working hard. Now the time is PM 8 o'clock and 20. It's later. It's very later it's very later. But you can see in this area the office there are many office buildings, and you can see the all office building were lighting. At least 11 office building you can see. All office building were lighting. That means many companies and many office work still work by now. In China, the working time in China the general working time from the AM 8 o'clock. So it means it's more than 12 hours working time by now in these whole days. And every day is similar situation. Every year at same situation too. So lighting. Many office workers and companies work till 10 o'clock p.m. and it's 14 hours working time. It's so long and so hard and it's so cruel, so brutal. But you must admit, only working hard can bring the wealth, can bring the force, and can bring the everything for the peoples, for the countries. You also can see this in this floor. It's beside the office building. There are so many restaurants. The old restaurant was still working to now. You can check. Every restaurant is still working, and every waiter is also working now. It's a delivery man. Delivery man also working now. Why Chinese people so hardworking? Everybody need to know. Many people want to know, because there are two factors. One factor was all the traditions. In Chinese, all the tradition. In ancient China, most of the people are farmers. The farmers were working very hard in the ancient China, and our ancestors working so hard. Now this generation also working hard. Another factor was hard working can bring the wealth, can bring the money, can bring the economic boom. As communist shop in China, general communist shop, general communist store, working whole days and 24 hours. And it's two shifts. Every ordinary Chinese people now the China have meeting the biggest street from the US, from America, and America have started see China or Chinese people as the biggest street. But why Chinese government didn't fear so much? Because you can see that. Because the 1 billion ordinary Chinese people is so working hard, and it's so dynamic, or so energy. In any countries have so amazing ordinary people. If any country have so amazing people, or ordinary peoples, they will fear anything. Ordinary Chinese people didn't like express their feeling or their emotion, but they are very clever. Everything they know everything. They know everything. So I'm a sales and sell the secret papers. Secret papers. My wife was architectural designs. She never didn't care the political issues. Most ordinary people didn't care the political issues, but she knows, and most ordinary Chinese people knows. The America have become the biggest threat for China and the Chinese people. And she said, many ordinary people said also have same feeling. The only way to against the US America was do better to myself, do best to improve our economy, and do best to learn everything, do best to do my job and educate our children as well. You can see it's a bank, China Construction Bank. The bank also working now. Now it's PM 8 o'clock and 30s. In many countries, the time the time was so later, and even no workers still working now, and no and the streets have no peoples. But in China, in Zhengzhou was just a small city in China. There are so many peoples still working, and so many peoples just off duty and back home. They ride the electronic bicycle. Okay. Today I just want to talk this. Thank you.